We have rebound, compression, and preload in the forks. We have rebound and preload in the shock, as well as high and low speed compression, the high speed, more focused towards the track aspect of this bike's performance.
Honda Suzuki of Salt Lake has the Honda or Suzuki you've been looking for. You know you want it. Come in and get it at Honda Suzuki of Salt Lake.
Okay, now we're going to check for freeze sag. In the last bike, obviously we didn't have very much at all. Okay, let it go. Basically nothing at all, just trying to stretch the shock out. So as the bike sits, we're good. And we're at 23.5 inches extended. All right, let's see what happens with Dave on the bike. And we're at less than an inch. So obviously with more power and a bigger engine, the spring and the sag from the factory is set just a little bit tighter. So what we're going to have to do is loosen this up considerably. And at track days, we do this all the time for this particular weight range. Now with the forks, we're at 3.5 inches. Obviously with the shock being so tight with preload, there's a lot of weight on the front of the bike. So if we were to slacken the spring up for Dave's weight, the chassis will pop back just a little bit, the shock would sit a little lower, and the chassis would be a lot more balanced. So the front really is set for the street, the back is too tight, and even at 190 with just under an inch, we're probably going to replace that spring. Now with Haley on the bike, we're way below an inch. So this is absolutely unrideable. It's basically a hardtail. So if you're in the 150 or less, you definitely want to consider getting rid of that spring and getting something probably 2 grades down so you've got some kind of comfort, because this is just going to beat you up, leave you with a really sore back within a matter of an hour or so. Now on the front we're at 3 3/4 inches, so we can go ahead and soften the springs up and actually get the front end to work very well for this weight range. So once again we get a severe discrepancy between the front and the back, much as we got with the ZX-10. Now with Chris on the bike, we'll probably see a really nice sag number in the back. So at 240, we're looking right at 1 1/4 inches, which is perfect, especially for his weight, getting on the gas so the shock doesn't squat too quick and take weight away from the front wheel. So that's fine. So 210 to 240, you're right in a ballpark on the showroom floor with a shock spring that is stock. However, on the front, we're going to be way out of travel, and we're just over 3 inches, so there's no choice, if you're in the 210 and above range, to upgrade the springs if you're going to ride this bike aggressively, both in canyons and at the track.